I met a family law lawyer, a divorce lawyer, last night at a party, and I had such an interesting conversation with him because he finalizes so many divorces for people. I'm constantly saying, why is everyone and their mother getting divorced? You know,
Right.
he said that the divorce rate is 70%. I always heard that it was 50. I've heard on podcasts that it's 30. I don't
A little
know.
higher.
I asked him, why do so many people get divorced? He said that 95% of the people are with the wrong person from the beginning and they don't want to admit it and they get too deep and too far. He said this.
Ego.
So many people are afraid of flying and there's like he said this, 1 in 11 million chance of your plane crashing, right? People are still terrified to go on planes. They need to take Xanax and freaking whatever else to just go through the flight, you know? What if the chance of the plane crashing was 70%, like the divorce rate?
I
Would
wouldn't
you
get on
still
it.
be getting on that plane? And that was his question. Why are people still getting on the plane knowing that there's a 70% chance of that plane crashing? And it was really interesting. I mean, he honestly was just saying that I think marriage is extremely outdated and it needs to be updated. And he was telling me about how prenups in California don't even work. You could have like a perfect prenup that separates everything and like outlines what everybody owes. But if the person, let's say the husband or the wife, makes 10 times more in 15 years, you can argue to the judge, like, when I signed this prenup, had no idea that this person would be making this much more. And they will literally take the prenup and move it to the side and disregard it. So very interesting. I was asking him personally, like, oh, so are you ever going to get married? And he was like, no, I don't see a point of going through that contract basis. If you want to trap a guy and marry him, he can still leave you. And it just messes with your finances and with everything. So I'm just sharing what I heard last night. I want to get married. I believe in marriage, but I thought it was really interesting to hear this from a divorce lawyer.
That's crazy that she heard that from a divorce lawyer. Got the percentages. And in the end, she still says she wants to get on that plane that might crash at 70%. Like, what is that about? Even her, with making this video, says, I still want to get married. What is it that people still want to get on a plane that might crash at 70%? What do you guys think? Is that true? Are people getting with the wrong people to begin with and won't admit it? Probably because of ego or cognitive dissonance. They just can't admit that they picked the wrong person. Is it true? What do you guys think? Put it in the comments.